This is the cordless robotic pool cleaner. It's called IHOMEY. So IHOMEY cordless robotic pool cleaner. It looks like that. And I'm gonna show it to you. It's doing pretty well. It's pretty powerful. I just charged it. It took about, I don't even think it took 2 hours, but if it did take 2 hours, that's okay, because it is charged and I threw it in the pool and here it is. And it's doing a pretty good job because it's the first cleaning for the summer, well, for the season. And it goes back and forth. When it hits the pool wall, it goes backwards. It stops at the pool wall for a minute. I undid my solar cover, which works really great, by the way. It's heavy duty. But see, the IHOMEY, it goes to the wall, it stays for a second, and now it's gonna back up. See, it starts to back up. It's pretty powerful. You can see the bottom of the pool is almost completely clean. I've only had it in about 40 minutes. So the green flashing light means it's charged. When you first get it out of the box, it's red flash. It doesn't flash, it's just red, I believe. Just a red light where the green is now. And then after you hook it up to the adapter, after, like I said, 2 hours, the green comes on, flashes green, and then you press the power button on the bottom of it, and you press it down for like 3 seconds, and you'll hear a beep, and then you have a minute to put it in the pool, to get it in the water. Otherwise you have to, I guess, push the power button again to get it to start. But there it is. I mean, it just goes back and forth. I would say, my pool was pretty bad. It had a lot of sediment because I really didn't vacuum it over the winter. I would skim the bottom sometimes with my skimmer, which is right there. And this comes with a hook, by the way. So when it's done, it'll park against the wall of the pool, and then, that's it, it's a hook. And you hook that to the iRobot and pull it out. So you don't even have to get in the water. But you could see the bottom of the pool looks pretty good. There's a little bit right there. Let me see. Or is that on top of the pool? That's all, oh, that's the ladder. So there it is. It's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. Powerful. I got it for $79. I think it was $71 or $79. And some of them are $200-$300. So I didn't really think this was going to be so good, but hey, it's not bad at all. See, it hits the side. It'll hit the wall. Watch. It seems like it might be slowing down a little. I don't know, but it hits the wall, and then it'll back up. And then it goes pretty fast. There it goes. See, it moves. And the bottom of the pool is looking darn good, considering what it did look like. There were leaves on the bottom. And then the next video, I'll show you how I clean it out. But I had to insert the brushes myself. They really didn't give you directions, but it wasn't that hard to figure out, so I did that. And it already came with the wheels, so I didn't even have to put the wheels on it. So, I really just had to charge it, which that was easy enough because there's a adapter at the bottom. And then you just plug it in. See, it hits the wall, and then it goes. It goes under the ladder too, which is nice. But yeah, I think it got the whole pool pretty clean. See, it hits the wall. And then when it's done, it'll park right here where I've dropped it in. And then I just take the hook and lift it up, let the water drain out. And then I gotta clean it. Because I know this thing is gonna be full. It's probably why it might be getting a little sluggish, I don't know. But it's really not. See, it does a good job. Now, I've never had one, so I don't know if other ones are better, faster, more suction, I don't know. But, seems to be doing the job. And it'll run for an hour, I think, 60 minutes. I think it said 90 minutes, but I don't really think it would go that long, but you never know if it says it. So if it takes 2 hours to charge, which pretty much did, and if it lasts about an hour in the pool, I mean, it did a good job. There's really nothing on the bottom now. And it was dirty, so I could imagine if I do it for maintenance where it's really not that dirty, it'd probably be even faster. Here's some dirt on the bottom. Let's see if it gets it. See, that's the thing. It's not a robot, so it doesn't see. It just goes back and forth, back and forth. So unless it's right on top of the dirt, I guess you just have to be lucky enough. But yeah, I think by the time it needs charging, this whole bottom pool is going to look good, because you could see. Look, I'll zoom out. It's just that part right there. I hope it comes back and hits that right there. But otherwise, it looks pretty darn good. Here it comes now. Maybe it'll hit it. That would be nice. No, it's not on it yet. Oh, almost. Come on, get that leaf. Not yet. See, it goes back in kind of a straight line. It doesn't really turn around. It just hits the wall and then comes back pretty much straight. But it did cover the whole pool. I bet this would work really good on a rectangular pool, because it wouldn't have to turn. It would just keep going straight up, back and forth, back and forth. But yeah, I'm going to unroll my solar cover and put it back down, because it got the water to almost 85 today, and that's pretty warm. I'd go in at 85. Here it comes. So see, it doesn't have a set path. It just, wherever it goes, it goes. It's cool. Still got the green light. See, it's going under that's pretty cool. It went right under the ladder. Now I don't know what it's going to do, because it could get stuck in there. Nope. Yep. What's it doing? I guess if it gets stuck, it's just going to go back and forth, because it doesn't really go sideways. Yep, it hit. So now I guess it'll go backwards. Whenever it hits something, it goes backwards until it finds its way out, I guess. It's not like it has a camera. I guess that's where the most expensive iRobots go, if they can see the map. This doesn't have a map. There it goes. So it does just keep going back and forth till it gets a clear path. But that's pretty cool. I don't have to get in there and vacuum. I had one of those old-fashioned vacuums that you hook up to the hose, and that was a pain. So for $71 or $79 on Amazon, it's called IHOMEY. 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 All right. As you can see, it is working. There it is. Yeah, it's looking good. Let me see the other side. Yeah. Got a lot of the leaves there. Because you see all the trees I have hanging over the pool? It's crazy. I get a lot of leaves. So this thing I'm happy with it. Okay. IHOMEY pool robot vacuum.